Hello everyone, welcome to the real South Africa. My name is Thabang Molefe and I was born and breastfed in Soweto. I'm a qualified national tourist guide in South Africa. The name of my company is called Tsalanang Travel and Tours. And we do various tours across the province of Gauteng. Today we're going to be taking you through the township of Soweto. So that means we are going to be visiting some museum, some restaurants, some B&B, and really seeing and learning about the culture and the rich history that Soweto boasts. So it's merely about changing the way in which people perceive townships like Soweto. So this will be the FNB Stadium. So this will be the largest stadium in South Africa with a seating capacity of 94,000 people. So this stadium was originally built in the year 1989, but to this design only in the year 2006 when South Africa won the bid to host the 2010 FIFA World Cup. So today the stadium will be used to host soccer, concerts and church gatherings. We have two of the biggest teams in South Africa, which is Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates, and they are the ones that will be playing their matches over here. So with the stadium, this is where Nelson Mandela made his first public appearance in the year 1990 when he was released from prison, and this is also where he made his last public appearance during the 2010 FIFA World Cup when Spain was playing the Netherlands. So we are now in Elias Motsoaledi Informal Settlement. So this is where I will usually come for tours and visit some of my friends. So I'm just going to introduce you to my friend. His name is Bohosi. And so this is his house. He was also born here and breastfed in Soweto. So he will just take us through the community and his house. Bohosi, you can come.
Okay, the name of the place is Elias Motsoaledi. It was established in 1993. People, when they first came here in the community, they came as a camping site. Till 94, when you experience freedom, that's when you experience more shacks in the community. So I will also be taking you inside the houses so that I can be able to show you what people use for cooking, for boiling water for themselves to bath, how they live inside their houses. Okay, so I'm gonna be explaining some of the things that we use in the houses and how we survive. So that side we have a coal stove. So this is what most of the time we'll use often for warming up our shacks, because most of the time when it's winter time, the things, they are consolators, they contact each and every kind of a weather. If it's hot, your shack is gonna be hot. If it's cold, your shack is gonna be cold. So during winter time, we use the coal stoves to warm up our shacks so that they can be warm. So in that side, so we have a primer stove. This is the primer stove. So this is more what we will use most of the time for cooking and boiling water for ourselves to bath. So it uses paraffin inside. So most of the time we also demonstrate it to the people. And that side you have a gas stove. So this one, it uses gas. So for you to use it, you have to refill it. It's a 15 minutes walk to go and refill it where we refill the gas. So in this side, so I'm gonna show you where people, they sleep at night. So that side, it's where people, they will sleep at night. So most of the time the beds here in the community, they are used by the elders. So for us, the young ones, will sleep on the floor. So, and for lighting up our shacks at night, so we have paraffin lamps. So these are the paraffin lamps. So they use paraffin or kerosene. So we use it for lighting up our shacks at night.
So we are now at the Kliptown market. So this is where some of the locals where will be selling their fruits and vegetables. So a lot of people that will be buying their fruits and vegetables across the townships of Soweto, they will come around here. So we are now around the cosmetics and restaurant side. So this will be the Soweto Towers, popularly known as the Orlando Power Station. It used to be a coal generating power station, but because of the air pollution, that's when it was closed and it was open as an entertainment center. So this is where now people will come for some adrenaline and do their bungee jumping, free falling, and some quad biking. So the towers will be about 100 meters to do the bungee jumping, and this is also where sometimes people will go right at the top of the tower just to have an aerial view of the whole township of Soweto. So with the tower behind me, the Soweto Gold, it will be a locally brewed beer, what we call the Soweto Gold. So this is the Regina Mundi Catholic Church. Regina Mundi, which is Latin, which means Queen of the Universe. Now, this will be one of the largest Catholic churches in the province of Gauteng. Now this church over here would have been opened in 1962. It wrote its name in the history books of South Africa when it opened its doors for some of the political activists during the times of apartheid. So this is where we also had former President of the United States, Bill Clinton, who visited the church. We also had the former First Lady of the United States, Michelle Obama, who held a women's only conference at the church.
All right, Kiri. This tower it was built in 1957 in honor of Sir Ernest Oppenheimer. The German Jewish humanist organized a loan of £3 million for Johannesburg City Council to build 20,000 houses in Soweto. The reason being, those times there was a shortage of houses in Soweto, especially for the people who worked in the mines and as domestic workers. Ernest was invited to come and see how the people of Soweto are living. As a person didn't speak much, he organized that loan, and with that loan, they were supposed to build 20,000 houses in Soweto. Because of corruption, they ended up building 14,000 houses. This tower, when it was built in 1957, it was never built for us, the black South Africans. It was utilized by the only South Africans, white South Africans. They would go to Marshalltown in Johannesburg, catch a green bus that will come to Soweto, protected by the police, just to come to the space to climb the tower, look at this beautiful landscape, and the people of Soweto by then, as if they were monkeys in the zoo waiting for the bananas, go to the community hall, have a high tea and expensive biscuits. At the same time, they would use this tower as the watchtower to guard the people of Soweto, helped me by the apartheid soldiers. In fact, let me say, this tower was a symbol of the white minority power in South Africa during apartheid time. And the steps in this tower are 49. Initially, they represent each and every township in Soweto. Soweto has 49 townships, 88 small neighborhoods. That's the beautiful landscape that you see around. All right, the place in Regina is a cultural village. Stroke Highlander. Kirarmucha Idle Village in 1974. For us, the people of Soweto, to remain in touch with the traditions since we live the modern life. Where we are, Kimori Chutant, how Africans used to pray before Moffat, Livingston, and other missionaries who came into Africa to introduce the Western Christianity by the Bible. Africans initially, a long time ago, before any moon would come and invade Africa, when Africa was real beautiful and positive, before they would say the Arabs, and the white people came into Africa. Africans never believed that the man was the first, that the woman came out of the rib of a man. Those were stories that came with the Western people, whereas Africans would believe that the mother was the first. That is why Africans, when they prayed, they had their own way of vision of praying in terms of the Trinity. Before I can speak about the Trinity, I will speak about an ankh. Because an ankh cross, that represents the life itself, the African family, which is our prayer. The round womb, the round part represents the womb, which is the mother. The small part in the middle represents the child, not the son. The long part represents the father. That's an African Trinity. Hence, Africans, when we start praying, we say, in the name of the mother, the father, not the son, but the child. The father has 4 different faces that face in the 4 cardinal points of the earth. They represent the 4 races that live in this earth. That was given birth by an African woman. Remember, an African woman is the only person that has an Eve's gene. And Eve's gene is the gene that can give birth to all the races. That is why those 4 faces that we see, those are the races that were given by African men. Hence, we've got the skull up here to show that even if we can fight upon our races, once we remove the skins, we are the same. We are the children of the same mother. The child is the one that Christians, they call him Angel Gabriele or Jesus Christ. We, the Africans, we say the child, or we say the traveler. Reason being, as Africans, we believe that as a human being, when you were born, you were never born alone. You were born with the gift of a child inside of you. The one that's going to love you unconditionally, protect you, share each and every second, every moment with you. Wherever you go, that child is always there. Remember, any human being in this earth, be it your friends or family, can't betray you, not the child inside of you. The mother's carrying a spear, the first weapon which was given to an African man to protect the motherland. Hence, SOWETO say, the mother is the one that holds the sharpness of the knife to protect her family. She's got 2, the third eye on the chest, and the first one is behind the girl on the left, on the leg, with the eyes. It is for her to look and take care of the nature. That is why in the families, the mothers are the ones who are taking care of the child. Sere Sesotho, ke ne ke le ngwana ya sa tsebeletsho ka fuwa mme ya nhlokomelang ka matsoho a nkuka a mpepa a nthuta puo. In a nutshell, in English, just to translate, because there are certain things you cannot translate into English. So you cannot translate it to that in reality. It says, I was a child, not knowing anything in this world. I was given the mother. With her hands, she managed to raise me, feed me, and made me a strong man who I am today. Hence, you see that the mother is everything. 2 boys sitting on top of a lap, it is to show that as the people who no longer respect the nature, we no longer respect the mother. We fight on top of the mother. That's got the mother, the father, and the child, the African Trinity, the African prayer.
So this is the Hector Peterson Memorial. So this one was launched in the year 1992 by Nelson Mandela. Now it was launched to commemorate the students of the 1976 Soweto student uprising. Now this was a group of students where they were protesting against using Afrikaans as a medium of instruction.
Okay, this is Vilakazi African Couture. The shop is owned by the grandson of Dr. P.W. Vilakazi. Dr. P.W. Vilakazi is the first guy to get PhD degree in education. He was the first guy to be a lecturer at Wits University. He was the first guy to translate English dictionary to Zulu. All what we have here, it's African. It's made in Soweto, made in South Africa. This side we got presidential shirts, dresses, scarves, and we also got this shwe that is made here in our shop. We got Ndebele thing that's made by Mam Extra Mahlangu. We also got ostrich eggs, pure African. We also have the Zulu basket that come from Durban. We got Soweto t-shirts, candles, we got skins, ceramic dishes. This side we got throws. We also got cushion covers, tablecloth with napkins, These ones are made out of telephone wire, table mat, skins. We also have nice t-shirts that shows the big five, the animals that we have in South Africa. We got nice home decor. That side that's made by Zawadi. And that side we got beadwork, the beads.
We are now at Ntozethu B&B. So for those that don't know, you can also find your lovely accommodation here in Soweto. So this will be one of the 3-star B&B. So we're just going to walk inside just to see what kind of accommodation options they offer. So we are inside the beautiful B&B in Soweto. So right now where we are at, this will be the breakfast area. So this is what the kind of beauty that you will be waking up to. So here, this is where the people will have your lunches and some of the dinner. So yes, we cannot wait to host you so that we can come and bring you here at Ntozethu, one of the finest B&Bs that you find right here in Soweto. We're now inside the Nelson Mandela house. So this is where Nelson Mandela stayed with his first wife, Mama Evelyn Mase, and his second wife, Mama Winnie Madikizela Mandela. When Nelson Mandela was released from prison, after spending 27 years in prison, that is when he came here on the 11th of February. However, he only stayed here for a very short 11 days because of the safety. The media and the people of Soweto all wanted to see this giant called Nelson Mandela. So that's when he moved from Soweto and he went to Houghton. So we're just now going to take you inside just to have a quick view.
All right, everybody, did you guys have a great time in Soweto? We wanted to show you the good, the bad, and also the best of Soweto. So the Wheel South Africa is always on their game, and our next thing is showing you somewhere else in Gauteng. Enjoy.